Hey guys, what's up? This is Hunjan, and welcome to my live streaming. Uh, Hello. All right. So this actually, I was not, I wasn't sure that I can't do the landscape and horizontal on my phone. So that's why I was taking a little longer. So well, today's live video I'm doing about this DaVinci's Resolve new AI feature. You know That is really amazing. I saw that like a couple days ago, the update. It is, oh my God, I'm so amazed. I loved what they have, and this is like mind blowing. I don't know if I used DaVinci only for like one project. Um, that was my first music video, the Brown Dude, and it's actually really great. And I don't have the paid version. I have the free one. I don't have a studio, and I believe all these new AI features are like they are in. Yeah, I think they are in the studio, the paid version, which is, I think it's not too bad. It's good thing about them. It's just like one time payment. It's a 295. 295 one time payment. There's no subscription. Thank God. Otherwise everything is like nowadays everyone is have like subscription for every single thing. Even you don't wanna I don't want to talk about that. So yeah, I do have this in my computer, but I don't have the, as I said, I don't have the studio version. Let me bring something to my timeline. And okay, let me open that. So the last time actually when I did this my live streaming about my song Forever Girl, and I wanted to share the components about like what I use and all that, but I wasn't able to share screen, so that's why I didn't use my Mac this time, because this way I can just flip my camera and show whatever I have on the screen. But now another issue I got on the phone is like I can't do the horizontal, which is really kind of bummer. I think, okay, just give me one sec and welcome to my live. This is Ricky Hunjan, and and please comment below and tell me where you guys watching from. Um, and let's hold on. Let me reopen that thing. So let's see. Let's see. So I was when I opened it, they asked me to do the update, which it does that all the time. So I did update. It's 20.2, which is the new one. So I'm just gonna open my one of the project I have on a timeline, so that I don't have to. So yeah, the one feature that I was really excited about that is not on the on this Resolve. It's only in, so I believe that all these the features are gonna be on only the studio version. So yeah, then I don't have to look up for that thing. Yeah, so I'm just gonna close my software on that thing, but I'm gonna show you the screen. We have the DaVinci's website on, and it is actually really beautiful, really. And if you are a filmmaker, if you love to edit, if you're an editor and if you know DaVinci, you are gonna say this is a lifesaver, because the features, the AI features, they have already like those. You don't have to buy additionals. They're already existing in this studio version, which is $295. So let me start with the first one. And obviously you can do multi-user collaboration, so which means if you have a team that they're working on, and let's see, people sometimes, companies have the people, like, working from different cities and state or country or something, or even different places. Someone is at home. Well, my mic is kind of acting weird. Okay, so yeah, so multi-user collaboration is one of the really great tool, and now I think pretty much everyone has this nowadays. Um, but I'm really excited to see it. So let me show you what I am seeing right here. Oh, so it just do that automatically or what? Okay, so I am on the website, and this is DaVinci's website. DaVinci Resolve 21. So the paid version is the one I have. It's 20.2, and which does not have all these new AI features in. And if you guys, I'm sure you guys know, this is the Black Magic owns DaVinci's. That's Black Magic's software, and it's one of the great software. To be honest, it's really easy to use, and as you can see, Hollywood's number one post solution. This is really great. I mean, I used it, that's why I know. There are like a lot of things that you can play around and see what we can do. So let me bring to you this tab they have. So the biggest thing I loved what they have added into it, and that is actually the photo tab they have. So basically they brought the whole photo editor in the DaVinci, which is like crazy. That's really like that's super crazy. I'm like, oh wow. When I saw that, I was like, so amazed, because this is totally similar to the Lightroom, Photoshop's Lightroom, which is one of my favorite when I'm editing anything. So uh, but when I saw they have added it into this, and they have a preset, they have a lot of things, and the nodes is also going to work with that. That's crazy. And you can and another thing, you can also like kind of mix with the your video, and you don't have to, like, if let's see, if you have to edit photo, like, you obviously we have a lot of things that we, when we editing and stuff, so this way you don't have to leave DaVinci and go to different software. Well, this is one thing I love about DaVinci, because they have everything in one software. You don't really need any. I mean, let's say Adobe has their own photo editing, and then they have a, for designing they have a different, they have a, for animation they have another one, and the sound they have a different one. For the DaVinci, I really love this, because you just have to have one software, and you got your media. And this is the new thing what I've been telling you, the photos, like they have a photo editing tab on that, which is wow, that's super crazy. I loved it, and I haven't used it. I've seen videos, and people are doing really great. And obviously I do believe that um, if DaVinci ever done it, they did it really great. And obviously they have a cut that where you could do your editing, and this is your edit to the timeline. And the fusion, obviously a lot of this is for um, you know this is basically for your editing to no, sorry, editing, sorry, for your animation thing, if you need to make some animations or anything. So this is one of the greatest thing I love about DaVinci, that they have everything in one software. I mean, they're distributed like, different tabs, which is a lot easier. And the other thing is like this great workflow they have. Even though if you're working on your video and you need to add some animation, you can go into Fusion, or you create a new little piece there, add it, and that will take you to the Fusion. You can work on your animation there, and it automatically it's gonna apply to your timeline. And the same thing, I hope same thing they are going to do with the photos and the color correction. They have a whole different separate tab for color correction. Well, this video is not about the tutorial of this, but this is about the new AI feature for DaVinci has added. So the one I was really excited about was the photo, and this gonna save a lot of your time if you let's see if you're doing some sort of like project where you have photo or photography, you did some photography and the video. Sometimes you do events, and then you have a like you have photos and that, and then obviously you want to add something in your project which is going to be really cool, easy now, and I'm sure this is going to replace Lightroom. I don't know how it's going to be, but i'm I'm sensing that. All right, the next thing is the cut is there. That was always, so I don't know if they have added anything in the cut thing. Let me go flip my camera again. Okay, okay, I'm just gonna bring this over here. So yeah, I just need a setup, man. I need really good setup here. This is my new studio. I have still my I got my light pulled out today. It was sitting in my basement since we moved in, and this is kind of crazy, I have a lot of stuff sitting. So yeah, this was the photo, and it has like all that color grading, and I have presets. Oh, another thing I forgot to mention, that crop crop and reframe. Even though if you cropping your image or reframing it, you will not you will not lose your resolution. It's going to be the same as your original photo. So this is another add-on which is amazing. I loved it, and this way you won't lose your quality of your photo. And this one, oh, they also have now vertical timeline editing. So if you are obviously nowadays we have everything which is we use the phones like 9 by 916, which will really gonna help. I know Adobe did it, and obviously Final Cut, which I've been using for last few months now. I mean, I had like I've been have I mean I got the Final Cut Pro when I got my Mac, which was long time ago, but I was not really using it. So DaVinci is one of the great one, professional trimming, and there's like a lot of new features that's gonna help you with with your workflow, and this is going to be really, really, really amazing. And obviously the color. I mean, I would I really wanted to praise DaVinci about colors because color grading, color correction, and Adobe is sorry, I mean, and DaVinci is really cool. I mean, it's so like it give you like Hollywood look. I mean, if you know how to use things, it's going to be really great. And so another thing is like now they have this the node editors. I think I really, I forgot about something. There was something that they added into it, but I just don't know. Or another thing is they have effects in. Can we zoom that? Oh, wow, we can. Okay. So they have this. they have added few of VFXs, and this is for like beauty and a custom mixer and depth and face. Oh wow, it's gonna reshape your face. All right, so this is a fusion that I was talking to you about, and they did some update it for your faster and amazing looking um, your workflow. And then let's move to the media and delivery. Obviously, they have developed their your rendering options. Give you more like more options. Don't need plugins. And this is where is the AI thing? Okay, work with the third party plugin storage. No. So let me take you to what's new. Let me go to what's new. All right, DaVinci 21. All right, I was actually on an overview, but I meant to be on AI tools, which is the new features. All right, okay. The first thing, let's say, they have actually quite a few new ads on, which are going to drive you crazy if you use it, and this is going to be so great, man. This is loving. I'm loving it, man. I really. So AI tool. Let's see. I'm gonna flip my camera again. Hope you don't mind. Okay. Okay. So first thing first. Obviously, this is something kind of big because when you're working on your project, you have a lot of footage, you have a lot of things, and you now AI intelligence, with the AI, they call it AI IntelliSearch, which is actually gonna help you to find something which is not even like you don't have to, I believe you don't even have to rename your clips or anything on that thing. So like in this one they search for red dress. So any footage, any media you have on your in your bin, it is gonna bring out all that clips has anyone is wearing. Like it's not a, let's say you have multiple people, so it's gonna bring all those clips here in your search bin, search bar, sorry, and it's gonna show you all the people like with red dress. And if you have anything, let's say you're working on your landscaping project and you were like blocks or bricks or something, so the intelli search is gonna help you to find, like find your clip quickly as fast. And this is really time saving thing, man. This is really great. This is gonna save a lot of your time, so you don't have to go, keep looking at your footages like, oh, what I'm looking at. So this is amazing. You can search. They call it AI IntelliSearch, which is amazing. And another one is Advanced AI Speech Generator, which will write text using one of the Blackmagic voice simple. Okay. Oh, so basically, it's just gonna, if you have some sort of a clip, it's gonna create, you know, the AI is gonna use, they're gonna generate audio for that thing. If you want to do that, this is wow, this is nice. This is gonna really work out. Oh, this is another one. I loved it. So this is AI sign focus. So what is actually gonna do, and when you see that in real life, you're gonna be whoa. So basically, it'll allow you to fix your focus So as an example, they have these two photos, like one photo before and after. So the before, the background that you see, that big hills in the back, that was in a focus. Or oh, sorry, this the center piece was a focus, and on after, now they put these trees and shrubs are in front of those are focus. So they, oh my god, this is going to be, and there were the settings and all that, AI sign focus. So it'll allow you to actually fix your focus, like, so this is going to be so amazing. I hope they don't have any sort of like restriction, restrictions that what kind of clips it should be or what kind of camera. I don't think so they have mentioned anything like that, but it'll be really great. You can change your depth of field. Oh my god, this is advanced control. Let you select aperture, shape, add optical effects like bokeh. Oh man, this is going to be super great. This is gonna be really amazing. Even though, like, sometime I've been I heard a lot that sometimes people have worked on the project, and when they start doing editing, they their footage were not in focused, so which means they have kind of destroyed the whole thing. But this is going to be amazing. So this way you will, this is another thing, it's time saving. It is gonna make your project look even more attractive. And another thing is, like, you can do keyframing. So like you can do that effect, like, it's kind of doing the adapted field, and from front to back, back to like a depth and field, you know what I mean, like you can do animation on that thing. Oh wow, this is great. Okay, yeah, man, I'm out of breath. This is like really amazing. And this one is AI face age transformer. Oh my god. I've seen this clip. What is exactly do it? It's gonna make, you can make yourself younger, or you can make older person look, I mean, you can make a younger person look older, and older person can younger. So basically they have an AI age transformer effect in studio. I think everything is in studio. They are not going to be in a free version, they're going to be only in studio. Which because I have a free one, and I don't see any of these in there. So which means it has to be in the studio one. Okay, so the next, so this one is basically, it is, and it's super easy to use it. Like, look at me. If I feel like, oh, my face looks, kind of big, or look old, and when I work on, like, and these things are on videos. They are not on photos. Photos, we know, we've been using that for like decade. But this is a new thing. I don't think so if ever any other software has done this before. And I would really give a thumbs up to DaVinci for doing this, because sometime you get some clients that who doesn't want to look old, and I mean, who would want to see themselves looking old. So this is another thing you can, and another thing, it's not about like who wanted to, I mean, obviously how you are, it's going to be on the screen. But it's something like, you can kind of create a character, like you are making a film or making a short clip about from today to 20 years later or something. Or you can show that how you used to be when you were 16 or something. This is another thing. Basically, all you have to do is just put your age. Like, you just have to let's see. So for this example, so let's say your age is 30 and you want to look like a 20. So you're gonna first you're gonna put your subject's age, which is 30, and then you're gonna put how much you want to subtract. If you want to do 30 to 20, so obviously you're gonna do 10 minus, or I don't know if that's how it works, but I feel like that's how it works because I'm just looking at the photos. I'm not looking at the videos. But I've seen a video, and like the person whoever did that, that's how I think they did it. Like obviously you have to tell the AI that what is your subject's age, and then it's automatically, the AI, its intelligence is gonna kind of detect the your facials and everything, and then based on that it will, you know it's gonna fix it. And I hope they look good, because if they do, everyone is gonna use this, I'm sure. And the next thing is even more exciting, which is, whoa, is AI face reshaper, which means you can reshape your face with the AI in the DaVinci on your video footage. Like on your video footage, man. This is another, oh my god, this is another thing that I really love. Because sometimes, obviously, this is also, I mean, look, it's not about that you, like, if my shape is like this, and obviously this is how it's gonna be. If I'm making look different in my videos, but when people see me in person in real life, they're gonna say, hey, you look different. And but yeah, but the other thing is, you can, if you're creative, you just have to be creative, and you can reshape it again, as we were saying, with the the transformation, the transformation, mission, you can create a character. You can do, you can, if you're working on a story, you can do that. And the same thing with a reshaper, you can reshape that thing. And this is another thing. Let's see. That, I think this is something, the Botox people or something, the clinic, they can kind of, this will be really great use for them. Like they can show their clients, and this is how you're gonna look like after that. But I'm just kidding, don't do that. But I'm saying this is gonna be another thing. Obviously, the girl's gonna love it, and the guy's gonna love it too. And obviously, when you, sometimes you have a bad angle, and then you don't have time to go back on your shoot and reshoot the whole thing, so you can't do that, right? So for this thing, I mean, you can even fix your angle with that thing. And this is another AI feature. I kind of loved it when I actually saw that. I was really surprised to see they did, like they actually did that in, like that you can apply on your video. This is really another greatest add-on DaVinci. I really loved it. And another, the amazing thing is that you don't have to pay extra. You don't have to get like plugins for that. They'll be in the DaVinci. That's that's something, man. That's something. And another one is also your face and skin related, which is AI blemish removal. Let me show you. Flip that camera because now you've been seeing my face a lot. So this was the AI face reshaper, which will allow, obviously, first the AI is gonna kind of, um, it's gonna kind of detect your facials, and and based on that, you can fix your another thing, if your person, oh, this is how they're showing in this. And the left, this person is smiling, but after that they made him look like sad. You can change your smile, jawlines, eyes, nose, can do anything. And if you use it like a key, you can use it like, key points, and you can kind of make it look from sad to happy or happy to sad, or kind of do anything. You can be, it's up to you how much you creative and how what you can do. And now this one is AI blemish removal. So basically it's gonna remove any, like if you have a pimple on or anything, it's gonna clean up your skin, which is another thing. And obviously I would love to, because especially for men's, like when we do videos and something, we don't do a lot of makeup. And sometimes we have some spots on the face, which we first we don't care, but the camera catch everything. So this is going to be another thing, and this will clean up your face. This is before and this is after, and you can see a big change there, really big. This is another amazing thing they have done. And this is included. This is gonna be in DaVinci in the studio. Obviously I don't know if they might have said somewhere. Okay, the next one is sync with AI Slate. Oh, wow. This is this is for those people that who actually use Slate right there. So obviously all of us know, like, why do we use that, when we have a lot of takes, or when we start a scene or something. And now this one gonna help you to find, so it's basically it's gonna analyze uh, all those clips that have a slates in it. And it's gonna give you clip, and you can it's gonna like give you clip from there. I mean, if you have a whole clip for 5 minutes, but there was at the after 1 minute there was the slate, you will get the timeline from there, like you're in and out. So then it's another time saving. It's going to save a lot of your time, because then you don't have to look up for your footages. And I think it's also, oh, okay, looks like it's also gonna give you the um duration of the clip. Okay, so this is not, so it's, I thought it's gonna give you whatever you have wrote on your slate. But if you do that, this is going to be really another cool thing. But so far so good. Analyze for slate, the sync with AI slate ID. It's gonna media is ready for editing faster than ever before. That's true. This is actually true. This is really great, man. I loved it. All right, let's move to the next one. And the next one is Extreme Quality AI Ultra Sharpen, before and after. And all of us knows, like, capturing eyes, and your eyes have to be, how much I have to be focused on your, even either it's a photo, is it's video. And now it's easier to fix when you have it, when you have this in your photo, because you can go to Photoshop or anything, you can just fix that. But this one is on the video, and this is amazing, man. This is really amazing. And I don't know if it's just gonna be only for the eyes, or it's gonna be for anything, or there's gonna give you some sort of let's see, action can be used, improve to fix later. So basically it's to fix your slide focus error again. So the one we had on the top right there, this one, this is basically for like whole scene, like, it's like sign focus, like whole thing. So this will specifically gonna apply to your subject, like facial or anything. Once you start using it, you just have to be more creative, and I would say play around. If you get a chance to get to DaVinci Studio, go get it. It is actually the good thing they have done it, and I'm also thinking to get one for myself. And there's another one. Let's move it to the AI motion deblur. The blur now. The blur. So as you can see, this is before, this is after. So let's say you have old clip or you have like a bad clip again, that so this, I am sure this is the reason they showed the car scene, because maybe it's like moving one, or it's something that the camera guy is moving. So then obviously you're gonna lose a lot of your kind of motions. Oh, somehow again. So, like just like last time, I was kicked out of from the app again. I don't know. I don't know what's the issue, but I'm glad that I could resume from where it kicked me off. All right, so let's move it to, we were talking about the AI motion deep blur. Like if you have a bad clip, it's going to, now you have a solution. It's the AI is gonna detect automatically for you. It's gonna analyze it and gonna try to fix. So basically, my understanding is like it's just gonna take the pixels, or from your data, and it's just gonna double it or something, I don't know. But this is another thing. The motion deep blur is gonna be such a great and amazing thing that you can do it. And this tool is perfect for more impactful slow motion and freeze frame effect. Okay, so if your clip is slow-mo, like slow motion one, and or like freeze frame, it's gonna even be more. Um, you're gonna see the greatest result on that. All right, so let's move to the next one, which was the photo, which we already actually talked about it, and this is like really amazing. I loved it. When I actually saw that, I was like, man, they are going to replace the Lightroom. And because this is exactly look like a Lightroom, and I love Lightroom. I use it on my on my pretty much all the photos, and I have like I don't use like the desktop version. I mean I have one, but the thing is, when I click the photo on my phone, I have an app on my phone, and I just go directly into it, and that is actually a lot easier for me to use the desktop version. And no kidding, it's actually good, and that's good. And I feel like this DaVinci's photo thing is going to replace, or I don't know if it's a replace or what, but it'll be a lot of it's going to be a lot of beneficial for filmmakers that who are working on a video and audio file like at the same time, so this is again amazing. And they are claiming is a Hollywood grading tool for still photography, and I believe in that because I know Da Vinci's with the colors. They are amazing. They are so good because you get a lot of your options. You get a lot of things that you can change in it. You can manipulate your colors and all that. And I totally agree with them. They might have really the Hollywood grading tools for still photography. So this is another like whole new. It's not just a one AI plugin. It's just a whole new tab. They kind of created, bring the whole software into the DaVinci. So it's like it's gonna be their. So it's like their own separate tab in the DaVinci. That's so lovable, and I think it's Oh, so the nodes I was telling you. So it's actually you can even like same way you were doing using nodes for your color correction, so they have added that also, that it's going to be same way in your photos, like so basically in Photoshop or Photoshop you have like layers, so they don't use layers, they have their own way nodes. So that's what they are actually doing it. So nodes are kind of, it's kind of confusing when I used it first time. I'm like, where, what to do, so obviously when you start using it, you'll see it's actually good, so yeah, it's going to be powerful, good workflow for still images in so basically they are layers. Let's take it that way. And cropping and reframing, we just talked about it. If you like, you're not gonna lose any of the resolution from your original clip, photo, even though if you reshape or crop it. So this is great. I love it. And lightbox view, and I think this is organize images. I think this is all in. Oh, so they have, and I think I did talked about the collaboration. So Blackmagic, cloud collaboration, the photo page, and okay. So basically, yeah, it allows you to do collaboration, which is amazing thing. And cut and editing is a keyframe and curve edit. Oh, so they have added like curves for your keyframes, which is gonna be nice because it's actually gonna create smooth uh, animation. Okay, so I think that's all. They have new AI tools, which, and I'm telling you, man, this is something I loved, and this is gonna be so great. And I believe I really I love it. I want to get DaVinci's Studio version, because that is actually the greatest one. Okay, audio driven fusion animation. So Fairlight, manage audio track with the folder. Oh, they have added some band clip EQs in their audio library. Okay, next generation engineering. Apple. All right, so looks like this is all. And I don't know, I don't think so they have anything else, but there are a lot of like a little bit this and that, like advanced noise reduction, and the tracking is, oh yeah, the tracking is actually really amazing in DaVinci. Trust me, because I've used it. I know they were like always ahead of the time, ahead of everyone, Um, but when I used the first time on my for my song Brown Dude, I mean I started editing my Brown Dude song in Adobe Premiere, which is my kind of it was like my like a regular software that I use for everything. But lately I was like having a lot of issues with the rendering and all that. It's like taking a lot of stress, I would say. So I started with that and I started having some issues with my when I get to the color correction part. So then what I did, I at that was the time when I decided to just get the DaVinci because I get the free one, so I downloaded it to my computer and I brought my that project into DaVinci and did the color correction there. Even though I didn't know anything how to use that, I somehow I managed it, and I kind of loved the colors came out. You know, even though there was I was having a lot of issues with a lot of things because obviously I was totally new with that, but they have really great tools. But now I have more understanding how this nodes work, how a lot of other things work, and if you have like a studio, and this is going to be great because in studio you have like really premium um, plugins and effects, more control for your editing flow, and this is going to be great. I love it. And let's see what's next. Okay, so excuse me. So yeah, I'm looking at the this DaVinci Resolve 21, which is a free one that does not have the AI. There's all we just discussed, all that plugins, and but the Studio 21 has it. So if you're looking to have the DaVinci's like these all effects, but I would say do it if you use DaVinci because this is a really good deal. This is really amazing tools I've seen. I was like kind of was wishing to have something for skin sharpening. The clean up skin a little bit on your videos. It used to be really hard. Really, like you have to like buy plugins and then you have to like bring it into your software, and it takes a lot of time with the rendering. I don't know how much time it's gonna take for rendering, but like as I'm looking at this AI thing is like really expanding too much, and I'm sure it's gonna be great. And yeah, I mean this is all. So just want to do a recap on that thing. So DaVinci Resolve 21 Studio, they have added new AI tools, which are really useful. So they have added AI Intelli Search, which will help you to find your clips. You can just put whatever you can search whatever you want to, and then the AI speech generator with your so the DaVinci's neutral engine can create a unique voice from for a little 10-second clip. So you can just I think you can just tell that, hey, you can say that, hey, welcome to Ricky Hunjan's channel, and then you get the option for voice model like female, male, female one. I don't know how many options you get. So this is another one. And again, the AI sign focus, like if you have a bad clip, or if you want to adjust the depth of field on your clip, that's another one. And AI face age transformer, which is gonna make you look younger or older, how whatever your preferences. And this is all in the videos, not on the photos, man. This is video. These are the best tool I have ever seen. An AI face reshaper. It's gonna reshape your face, your video. You can make it, your person smile. Let's say as I said, might have 10 people, and there's one person as really kind of looking really sad, but it's like a happy moment, and you'll be like, man, this person is bugging, and you don't want to remove this person, so you can make the person smiling. So this is another amazing face reshaper is, and the AI blemish remover, clean up skin. sync with your slate. So if you have that slating, it'll help you to find those clips easily, and from that section where the clip starts to end, you know. And extreme quality AI ultra sharpening, like if you want to sharpen your eyes, which is most important thing for um, photography, videography, And then next one was the AI motion deblur. If you have a blurry footage, you can convert the AI with the AI's help. You can fix that thing. And if it's the tip, I would say if it's a slow mo or freeze frame effect, it's gonna make it really look good. And the winner of the day is the photo. They added a whole new software into the DaVinci software, the photo editors. Amazing. I love it. And I think this is instant. I think the instantly search library is the one they did recently, which is used to. It's a kind of same similar to well what they have like AI IntelliSearch. There you can kind of look for the like you can type anything, whatever you have, in your video. So basically, it's the same thing. AI IntelliSearch lets you instantly find any photo across your entire project using plain language search. So like you don't have it doesn't have to be complicated. It does you don't have to think too much. As they say, hey, red dress. So it bring all your photos to like all the clips that has a red dress in it. And direct image capture was another thing, so you have more control on your with your oh, this is another thing I forgot to mention, the direct image capture. It's another thing that the camera control lets you let you either a Sony or Canon camera directly to DaVinci Resolve. So like if you have raw footage from your camera from this Canon or Sony, it'll directly like it's DaVinci will oh that you can adjust your iOS exposure balance monitor. Oh wow, this is another thing I totally forgot to mention that. And again, this is full search. There are like so many things. All right, I think this is all I have for DaVinci Resolve, and which I really loved it. And actually, that's the reason, even though I have not used DaVinci for such a long time now, but when I saw this, because I was trying to look, kind of, I always looking, check what's new in this whole world, and since the AI is kind of taking over a lot of things, and I am really kind of into knowing more about, like, I think this is a good thing that you have to be really attentive to know what's happening around you. Otherwise, you will be left over. You're gonna be you're gonna be really in the back, where you won't see more people because everyone is trying new things, so we don't want to be stuck. And so that's what I always try to do, learn new things. This is kind of, and this is even sharpen your knowledge. It's better to know what's going around, you know and obviously, when you're living in your house, you always see, even though if you don't go out much, you look through the windows. You go out in front or backyard and see what's happening in your neighborhood. So you have to do that. You gotta keep looking at what's going on around or here and there. So that's what I do. And I was kind of lost for a while, but now I'm really like spending some time with this whole thing. So this is gonna be another great thing. So yeah, I mean there are so many other things to talk about it for DaVinci, not anything else, and this is great. So yeah, so today's video live was like AI tools in DaVinci, and I love it. I hope you did too, and I hope you loved my live streaming. And um, if you want to know more about anything, just comment below, or you can reach out to me, and I'll be really happy to cover any topic you want. Anyone want me to cover, and this is anything I find interesting. I'm just gonna do it. I just saw this a couple days ago, and I'm like, hey, I don't really don't know what to do, but I'm just gonna sit in my house studio. I'm just gonna live streaming. I'm gonna talk about this thing, and this is really amazing. And I now I'm kind of it's kind of making me looking like making me to use these AI tools because this is actually great. This is something I was like always thinking like, hey, you know what? Because you know, because just think about it. You know, a lot of people are like worried about like, hey, the AI is gonna take over this and that. But this was what I was thinking. Like, if AI can generate videos, why can't these companies can create some sort of plugins that can help editors and filmmakers, like more with their workflow? And this is something really helpful, and this is something what I kind of wanted. So this is great. You can focus, you can fix your face, you can clean up your face, you can like reshape, and you can fix the footage, focus and all that. And and it's full, you can find clips easily. It's a lot of save it saves a lot of your time. If you have a bad blurry image for like a blurry clip, that you can fix that. And this is really great. I really love it, and I hope you did too. And that's it. I hope you guys loved me talking today, and thank you so much for watching my live stream. And I would come back again to do more stuff. And don't forget to subscribe my channel and turn the notification bell on. And again, thank you so much for my projects. I've been doing it. Thank you so much for giving me so much love. And I just don't know. I don't know what to say. And thanks so much. See you guys.